It's been a minute. I'm going to take a double espresso shot here at 5 p.m.
I'm going to take can we shotgun beers?
You can if you want. Shotgun a beer right now and go.
Wow.
Ashton's song always gets me so hyped up.
Dude, I will say, I can't even hear myself. The speakers are so loud.
Yeah.
Ashton's just coming in hot.
Another Euro known. If you want to check him out on Spotify, it's our buddy Ashton Hamill.
Dude, I think they get like 0.001 cent for every download. So go listen like multiple times.
They stream now. There's no downloading. You just
you
stream
know
it.
what I mean. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but the people don't know what you mean. They're like, download what?
Not the dinosaurs that listen to our show do. They do.
Chase, how in the heck do you even have the stomach for beer? We just drank 9,000 of them at Washougal this past weekend.
I tried not to drink all week, and I did very well until today.
Good for you.
I have to.
Good for you.
I will be honest. I have to drink a couple to loosen up on here.
Yeah,
I'm not a camera person.
I probably should do that too, but I still am sweating it out from the weekend. We just came off of Washougal Verb Shred Tour, and anytime you have Palooza in the name,
you know it's going to be a damn good time.
It's going to be a damn good party. And we had a few locals there, Cody, Tanner, Jared.
They are now Verb influencers.
And they showed us a damn good time, which means how many twisted teas did we shotgun?
They were bleeding into the cooler at one point.
You know what? Let's insert the Tanner's video of me shotgunning right now, because he was even impressed. On my first round, I'm like, boys, I'm a double dad now. I don't practice this often. You're probably gonna smoke me, but no, we showed you young 20s.
Yeah. We didn't last very long. I will say that
they lasted way longer than us.
But we did venture down to their pit area briefly,
a couple of times.
That could have been a bad situation about 4 years ago. We are old now, ladies and gentlemen.
So responsible. I said, hey, it's 9 o'clock. It's time to go home, boys.
When they said Everclear, I was like, I am cleared out of here.
Absolutely.
Nice little pun for everybody.
Those days are long behind me.
Dude, wow.
Hey, Chase, guess what?
Some days they are.
We got
we're pulling it out now.
No, I'm just letting the people know. Joe Weber.
You have
Sean Brennan. Oh, yeah, it is.
Thanks, Joe and Sean.
One day people will realize, I have no idea how long this has been sitting in my garage. We come and go like crazy, and it could have been sitting here for a week, but it's still in here, and we're asked to do an unboxing. We're going to talk about Super Motocross here in a few minutes.
Yep.
We'll get to that. If there's not 4,000 videos on Instagram already of what's in that box, you're about to find out.
I'm curious what's in that box.
So I've stayed off Instagram enough to not know what's in the box.
Yeah, well, there's some.
Do you know? Do you know what's in the box?
No, I don't know.
You don't?
I have no idea.
Wow.
I got a text message
coming in here.
I think we were at Washougal, and we got a text that was like, hey, did you guys get a box?
Mm-hmm.
And you said, yes, I did. And then
I didn't say that.
Yeah. You said I gave Joe my address.
Oh, I did give him my address. I didn't know.
So we were shoving sweatshirts to go to Verb Classic.
Yep.
And I said, Wes, is this the box?
Yep.
And you said, that is the box.
That must be the box. All right, well, we're going to figure out what's in the box.
I'm actually more excited for the box than our guest.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's big. Dude, what if it's the $1 million that they had for the Monster Cup back then, and they sent it to us? Dude. They're like, we love you guys so much because we now have the
Crane
Media Award Crane
on here. He's got like 19 demerits.
He's apparently got the award now. So maybe either way, I wonder if they finally threw us the $1 million bones.
Yeah, Crane and I did talk over the weekend about resetting his demerits.
Hey, I will say this. Oh, no. Hell no.
Yeah, we're not resetting shit, Crane.
Hell no. He's minus 19.
He's not even here.
You got to dig yourself out of your own hole.
He went home after 5 weeks. Yeah. I can't cuss on
Hey, you know what I will say?
Yeah.
If there's $1 million in that case, I will give $500 to every one of our listeners.
And I will not go to Verb Classic. I will probably go on like a 4-day fun time Verb Chase tour.
Can I join that?
Yeah, Verb Chase first what?
Dude, Ant Bikes, Talari, and Surron's just out in the freaking Boise Hills. I'll be back in a few days, babe.
Little trip to Vegas.
We'll be back in a few days, babe. We're going to go riding.
We're going to go riding. We got Tyler Malott on the screen right now for those tuning in. Well, Verb Classic action.
Hey, you know what's cool is GoPro 12 just came out. They announced it.
And I have not watched it.
I watched the GoPro 12 release video. And
sicko?
Moto Sandbox and Tyler are the very first opening shot of the GoPro 12. I mean, we set it up. We didn't shoot it. But I'll take credit where credit's due, you know.
We will always take credit when we can.
So what's rad is that whole shoot they did at Moto Sandbox. Any point of purchase that you can buy the GoPro 12, Best Buy, airports, everywhere.
Wow.
Moto Sandbox and our boys back here
Shut up.
are going to be featured on the point of sale. So when that opportunity came up, I was like, you know what? I'm calling Jason Baker and the boys at Sandbox.
Shout out to Justin Fierro and the crew at GoPro. Solid dudes, man.
Yeah. Shameless plug then. Let's go ahead and GoPro GromQuest. If you have a little kid like me who, you know what, Brixton this past weekend at Washougal, he's riding the Stasic, he's riding his Strider. He's really going for the GoPro GromQuest award, which means factory GoPro, maybe some money.
I think it's a lot of money.
So if you got a kid, whether you shoot it.
Piggy bank still over there?
It is.
All right.
I'm glad it's not empty for you. But anyways, if you got a kid that does something cool and you want to submit it to them, become GoPro Factory, go to gopro.com/GromQuest. Upload your video. It doesn't have to even be shot on GoPro.
No,
but if they're impressed,
GoPro.
If they're impressed, they're gonna send you some swag, maybe a GoPro, maybe money, maybe a factory sponsorship.
Dude.
So
all kind of stuff, dude.
Hey, that was a good plug. And GoPro 12. Hey, speaking of, we got a GoPro 12 coming next weekend for the Verb Classic.
No way.
I'm gonna put
we're gonna be the first ones to put it to use.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna test it.
Who do we decide to put that on? Is that like a raffle?
Everybody.
Put it on everyone.
When we got the chance to use the GoPro 2 at Loretta Lynn's 2008, Cooper Webb got the honors.
Yeah.
So I wonder who gets it this time.
I don't know. This could be a raffle. Could be a. I don't know.
All right,
maybe put it in a contest.
A raffle to wear the GoPro. I've had the amount of people I put it on the past few weeks that said, dude, that was my lucky charm. Ever since Loretta's last 450B mode, I put it on Eco Israel. He won. He goes, dude, the GoPro is my lucky charm. And then 2 kids this past weekend said the same exact thing. And I'm like, I don't know if it's the GoPro or me.
I think it's both.
Maybe
right? I think it's both.
Yeah,
it's
I'm cool with that.
GoPro is us, so it's both.
So we're coming off Washougal. What was your favorite part? Outside of the beer drinking and twisted tea chugging.
That was fun. No, I think the entire PN Pacific Northwest. I've been wanting. That's been on my bucket list.
You've never been to Washougal?
No, I've never been to Oregon or Washougal. So I've been. I would say out of whatever states, I've been to most. 85%.
Yep.
That's always been on my bucket list. And when I worked at Racer X, we had California people or whatever could never get out of them. Plane tickets were $2,000 or whatever. So that was the drive up there, and then us going.
He's an Idaho native now. So he got to
resident.
Yes. So yeah, you got 5 hours to Oregon, and then you got to peek into
Washington, and then the trip back.
Badass.
I know why people live in Oregon now. It's an amazing place.
I took Chase sightseeing on Monday. We went to Multnomah Falls. I'm sure I butchered the name of that. We had to sneak in, actually. We Japan forward our way in.
Japan forward. Travis Stu would be proud of us.
Apparently, you're supposed to have your tickets on Monday, Labor Day, and we couldn't get them till 4 o'clock. And we're like, dude, it's 11, Japan 4.
Yep.
And we got in.
We Japan 5 right in there.
So I'm going to say my favorite part outside of the whole vibe, because everybody was there. It wasn't a huge turnout, but the vibe might have been the coolest and best we've ever had. And they're like, are you going to come back to Washougal? 100%. Yes. If Ryan Huffman and the gang will have us back. Even Sherry Bell was talking about she wants to develop some kind of hot dog launcher and have prizes from 100 to 500 for anybody that can catch hot dogs in their mouth. So
I love Sherry. Sherry's great.
I was like, Sherry, I'm like, if you can design that, I actually want to try to take your $500.
Yes, I want to get a wiener in my mouth.
So what's great is we don't normally cook hot dogs multiple days, but there was so much fun happening. I'm like, get out the dogs. We're sending the bill to Fist Gloves.
Yes,
and
thank you, the Lords.
So our man Casey sat there and grilled up hot dogs both nights, and people were stoked.
People were impressed with Casey's cooking skills.
Honestly, I was. It might have been the globs of butter he was throwing on there, but
he was throwing globs of butter, which I love. That means Brent's cooking skills for the past 12 rounds have been awful.
Subpar. Oh, hey, you know what? Let me show you something here.
Oh, what do we got? We got new studios.
I'm going to send you to. It's party mode now. You see that?
Oh, look at us, boys. Look, this is what we'll be doing for 3 weeks.
Okay, so anyways, my favorite part, we had the Washougal Vurbpalooza pit bike straight rhythm. We got the Suron out there. We got the Tulare out there. We had Honda E2 Gringers out there. And then it was bring your own pit bike. And it went off for like 2 hours, and we had like seriously the best time. I almost hit a kid with a drone.
The boys sent it.
The boys sent it. It was a good time.
And people were lining the fence to watch that stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was
the flag.
Well, the flag. Yeah, the flag. Look at Justin Cooper. Look at that.
Justin Cooper did race the Verb Classic
Verb Classic
2013-14.
He said it propelled his pro career.
He did tell me
the only reason he's won a title is because of the Verb Classic.
Correct, and that's why he even got second in the outdoors this year.
Cooper Webb. Anybody heard of him? Verb Classic alum.
Adam Ciancerulo, Justin Barsha, Tyler Berriman, Hannah Hodges,
Jimmy Dakotas,
RJ Hampshire, Luke
I'm just
Rinsland.
Saying, if you race the Classic, it's probably like a 99% chance you're going pro and winning titles.
100%.
Just throwing it out. Look at little Brant. Oh my God! Look at
even Jet and Hunter Lawrence have told me many times, dude. I wish we raced the Verb Classic.
Do their titles count?
Their
titles are nothing now, right? Like, congrats, Jet, on going 22-0. You didn't
But the
win
amount
the
of
Classic.
time, even before I knew them, they were texting me saying, "Oh my gosh, I wish we could be racing the Verb Classic this year." And I'm like, "Hey guys, maybe one day." So now that they're pro, maybe 10 years down the line, we'll see them at the Verb Classic, Next Level 101.
I mean, you know what's great is like Jet did go 22-0. Good job, Jet. He'll end his career without a Verb Classic King of the Classic. I can't put it alongside of Justin Cooper or Cooper Webb.
All right. Well, Mike Alessi knew he wanted one. And in 2011, he came and raced at Chicane because
Did he get it?
He got it. And because he knew
his only title.
He needed that championship trophy to live on his mantle.
He's probably going in the AMA Hall of Fame. Look at little Ryder D. Little Ryder D in there too.
Oh yeah, we got Ryder.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, Hayden Deegan has raced
it. Good guy.
Styles seriously. Robertson.
If you guys don't come out to the Verb Classic,
like seriously, it's the who's who. I think Levi Kitchen's probably the only one outside of the Lawrences that didn't race.
Well, in his defense,
Shimoda's in this video.
In his defense, Seth
Haymaker.
Seriously, guys.
Bobby Hewitt last week it was like Seth Haymaker. I was like, that's a good way to pronounce it.
Yeah, I love
Haymaker, man.
Yeah, so the Verb Classic
coming up next weekend, 15 through 17, Next Level 101.
You wonder
Jessica
why
Patterson's track, Eddie Ray, Daniel Blair's now part of it. So we got a swinging crew.
Announcer's tower coming in.
Yeah, we got a new gate backdrop coming in too.
Track changes.
Lots of track changes. We're taming it down, making it a little bit easier for the vintage. We have an e-moto race, a vintage race. Got to make sure it's tame enough for those guys, including the 50 shaft class. I think the triples were a little bit big for the 50s to clear last year.
Yeah, it was tough. It's a big track.
The moms was like, my 50 has to hit this thing wide open to clear that triple. And we're like, all right, we'll tame it down next year.
Fair enough. No, but it's different this year. Like it's instead of the 3 moto format, it's 2 motos.
2 motos per day.
Per day. Contingency.
We got full contingency from every manufacturer.
Barry Carson can
come on down.
Come on, Barry. We know you travel.
And Saturday's Ultra Series, Sunday's Mega Series. Yep. So you get points in those series as well. All kinds of things stacking up to make this an epic event. And I think we pretty much have quite the slew of hired guns.
Jadon Cooper, Landon Gibson, or Gordon.
Landon Gibson. Gordon's not coming all the way from California.
Sorry. I get there's a lot of Gibson Gordons, Revan Gordon, Landon Gordon, Austin Schaefer.
Let me ask you this. Would we have a hired gun list on vurbmoto.com?
Yeah, thanks to our amateur guy, Wade
Raynor.
Thank you, Wade.
Yep, we got Absher Hall, Anderson Waldell,
you gotta
Easton
tell them
Graves,
the classes, bud.
Tace Morgan. Oh, come on, they'll figure out next week. Chase Deschelle, Katie Benson, Austin Schaefer, Luke Fauser, Landon Gibson, Jadon Cooper, Elijah Marsh, Jesse Wessel, Carson Brown coming all the way from the West Coast.
Is he taking the Oregon Trail?
We just did that. He might be flying. I'm not sure.
Okay. I mean, I'm just curious. If he's racing like a Super Mini.
He's coming in the Conestoga wagon. Hopefully he left a few months ago.
I figured he's just going to ride a Super Mini across the country.
He could do that too.
Dude, what an idea. Carson, next year, you're riding the Super Mini.
We have a few ideas next year. This year, though, no Super Mini this year. But this year, he'll race. I got a KX250 James Stewart replica.
I saw that.
From our boys in Iowa.
Yeah.
Brett McLeod, thank you for letting me buy that. Our boy Reekers is getting it all fixed up. Race Tech's tuning in the suspension for him this week. So Carson is going to be race ready on a KX250. Let's show some of those clips right here. because he actually decided he was going to build one in Washington and practice on it the past 2 weeks. So that is what he's currently burning laps on to make sure he takes the honors in 250A. Then we have a 2-stroke class, 150cc and under. Randy Richardson's going to let him ride a Husky 150. Then we have a Talaria. We're going to let him rip that in the E-Moto class. And then he's going to go head-to-head with Randy Richardson for the fastest man in Piedmont title in the vintage class. So he will be racing 4 different classes. Do you think that'll wear him out?
No, it's Carson, dude. It's Carson.
It's Carson.
If it was anyone else, I'd be like, yeah,
oh, dude,
he won't make it through.
We'll have to ask him about it next weekend. We were doing a shoot with him in Utah a couple weeks back, right after Washougal, actually. And he was telling me how dehydrated he was the second moto. There was a lot of crazy shit that went down that maybe people did know about it or maybe they didn't. I don't know. But like the fact that he finished the race was like unbelievable. He didn't even know where he was at when he was done.
Yeah. I talked to Bryce at Motorsport at Washougal and got a lot of, apparently he was in the hospital for like 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah, so when we were doing that shoot, Red Bull was like, hey, can we not wear him out? I was like, wait, what?
It's Carson, dude. No, the thing about Carson is like he's so talented, and I want to ask him when we see him next week. Is like, what is his favorite bike? Like,
that is true.
It's like, dude, he wears so many different hats. It's like, also want to see him race a P-Dub. Can we get him versus the P-Dubs? That's little bobblehead class.
That's kind of my plan next year. Yeah. Let's have Carson race every class.
Will Bricks be ready?
Bricks ain't racing dirt bikes. But Bricks will win the GoPro Grom Quest award at some point in his life. And just to let you guys know, everybody gave us crap about the freaking GoPro Grom Quest. What submission last time. We didn't get him the arm pads. We didn't get him the knee pads. He already had a nice Fox helmet and kit, but he did his first BMX race 2 weeks ago, and tomorrow we're taking him back. So he's about to do his second race.
Was he in the bubble wrap? Will he be in bubble wrap?
We almost bubble wrapped him. It was a little warm, but now that it's cooling down,
we can bubble wrap.
We'll bubble wrap him. Cool. Like we can't put him in danger. Anyways, I think that's going to be my next submission to GoPro Grom Quest because he's close, dude. GoPro's going to see it and be like,
he might get like an influencer contract. You run his Instagram. It's going to be, Justin might be calling us and be like, hey, dude, we're replacing you guys with Brixton. Just throwing it
hey, that means all the money's for me.
Well, it's in his piggy bank, which belongs to me.
Okay, another shout out to Chad Wages, Christopher Hunter. Those are our last 2 hired guns, wrapping out our hired gun list. Thanks, Wade. Raynor, if you want to read about each of these guys, head over to vurbmoto.com and read Amateur Roundup. But speaking of, Chase, I don't know that you deserve to wear one, but I've done quite a few Verb Classics in my day. And,
hey, you know who was at the
wearing the bib?
You know who was at the Verb Classic last year, and who was it? This guy, not that guy.
Yeah.
It's funny. I forgot you weren't. Hold on.
So hey, you got the 2015 version. I got the 2011 version. We were actually sponsored by Subway this year.
We were sponsored by Muscle Milk.
This was our very first year we did the hired guns. 2010 Bremen Race Park. Muscle Milk was title sponsor that year. Pretty badass. If they want to come back on board, just saying we'd be cool with it. Muscle Milk still a thing? Come on.
Muscle Milk was
I would like Volcom to be the title sponsor. Volcom Verb Classic.
How is Volcom not in Moto again? It's blowing up. How are they not sponsoring Jet? How are they not? Jet, Verb Classic, Verb Shred Tour, Volcom. What a great combination. Is there anything better?
No.
I mean, it's basically the cream of the crop. Jet, Verb Shred Tour, Volcom. Or DC shoes. I'll take either.
Yeah, any of the above, right?
I mean, so Etnies. I'll take Etnies.
Here I am trying to...
we do have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's call him in. The anticipation. Do you think the people know who it is?
They have no idea. Stu Baylor? Is it Stu Baylor?
Stu Baylor would be pretty sick. I think there's a GNCC race there. Oh, we got Randy Richardson.
Look who it is.
Randy Richardson on the phone.
Yeah. The last hired gun.
What are y'all doing?
Oh, man, we're podcasting with you talking about the Verb Classic, dude. I heard you're so excited and you could not wait for a phone call all day long.
Exactly right. I did. I'm so pumped about it, having an event. I'm so excited to have an event this close to my house there near Piedmont, South Carolina, that what I decided to do was go all the way to Texas to race another race, just so I'll feel like everybody coming after my title, like I'm coming from a long way to awesome event you guys are having.
So are you trying to be the FMIT? Fastest
Yeah,
man in
they're
all of
coming for
Texas?
Yeah, I hear they're coming for it for sure. Let me get an earbud where I hear you better.
All right.
I'm out here on the street.
Oh, shit,
look,
man.
Look at Randy just
I'm getting
slinging
wild
Michelin
in the
tires.
street.
Slinging Michelin
now?
tires.
Get us the earbuds.
Yeah,
Get us the earbuds.
I'm trying to get wild in the streets out here in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
Is it 32 to 1 time yet, Randy?
No, man. It's just I'm about a half of a cold beer in.
Oh, half of a cold
Out here in
beer.
Texas where I am. I asked them what they had, what kind of beer they had, and they said cold. I said I'll take one.
Hey, well,
They got that Shiner box.
yeah, they got that. They got
Yeah.
that good stuff.
You gonna
Exactly.
throw us a headphone or not? You want us to keep talking?
No, I'll go like this. Sorry for the background noise. It's probably sounds like Jason Wygant on a home phone.
No, you sound
right,
good.
yeah.
Hey, just do me a favor. Flip us sideways. Let's get 16 by 9 going.
Sideways?
Yeah, dude. Look at that.
Look at that stash.
That whole logo.
Oh yeah,
This segment brought to you by Teen Your Citizen.
it's great shirts. Great shirts if you don't have one.
So, hey, Randy, I originally planned on surprising you with Carson Brown on the phone and you on the phone, but he was scared to call in today, apparently.
Petrified.
So I think he's nervous. What do you have to say to that?
I don't know. I mean, we all have fears in our life. You know what I mean? I guess if he's afraid to race me, maybe he's thinking about that. A lot of people are afraid of getting on a plane and flying. I think he's just afraid of flying to Piedmont and getting his tail whooped. But, man, I welcome the competition. I think it's awesome. He's an amazing young man. And, you know, they call me the bus driver because I've been known to take the kids to school. So that's what I do.
Randy, Carson is coming via the Oregon Trail to South Carolina. You have home field advantage. What kind of advice are you offering him, if any advice, on the track conditions?
Track conditions?
Yeah, new track as well. New track. Just tell the people how Next Level runs. It's a very good track.
Next Level is amazing. I've ridden there many, many times. I think that Jessica and Eddie have done a great job, and now, of course, them partnering with Daniel. You know, he's on board, and they prep the track well. It have the option of prepping it like vintage style, which is what I love, or they can prep it with some shin deep ruts, and the jumps are amazing. The elevation change is awesome. The track layout flows great, and I love it, man. I'm excited about the event. Look at that! I didn't even get hit by that truck. You know what I mean?
You should have given us one of these, dude.
Yeah, hey, I should have flashed him. Woohoo!
Ow! So what you guys are going to square off in the vintage class? What are we going to see you guys riding?
Yeah, I'm going to ride 75 Husqvarna 250, and then you know, I don't know what he's going to bring, but here's how confident I am. I got two bikes that are exactly the same, and if he's got nothing else to ride, I'll loan him one. Like I said in that post, I've got his number, so I'm not afraid.
That is shots fired, Randy.
I'm not afraid to slap a 910 on that bike and let him ride it.
Oh wow, that's shots fired. I'm just throwing that out there. Do we have a shots fired little thing? Drop.
No, I don't think we do.
Okay.
Crane demerit. If Crane had to line me up with
I'll do them.
freaking
shots fired.
Hey, if it's shots fired, I will do that here in a moment. I'm heading back in here for a little bit for my birthday dinner with my family and everything, and shots fired in there. This will be good.
Wow.
What kinds of shots are you going to fire?
Oh, maybe they got some Fireball.
Oh, that's our go-to on the slopes.
Is this going to be Randy or Carson? Oh, hang on. Wait.
Hold on.
Do you think this is going to be for you or Carson? Hang on. Oh, I don't. Never mind. Hey, another demerit. Our tech guy set this up. He's not here right now, and I was pressing sound effects for you. It's not working. Demerit number 2 of the day. Yeah. Damn it, Crane. It said game over. Is it going to be game over for Randy with the Fireball shots tonight, or game over for
Carson when he comes
to
challenge Randy?
That's going to be a tough call. We'll have to wait and see. I tell you what, I'll be fired up and ready. Speaking of the Fireball, I'll be fired up and ready. And the only background noise I can give you here in the middle of nowhere, Texas, is either maybe a gunfire somewhere or maybe some cows or a train off in the distance. That's all I can do for you here in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
It's all good. You know what? I'll save the sound effect I need to hear is that your vintage bike beating Carson next weekend. I'll wait for that. I'll wait for that noise.
Yeah, that bike is jetted just the way I like my bacon, crispy.
Is it the same one that we did the intro video with you on a few years ago?
Yeah, that was so good. I love that one.
All right. I think we should put some of those clips on here.
Was it
that
the
was
same
good.
one at Stu Baylor's Anaheim 1 Verb Straight Tour party?
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Okay.
So Carson doesn't even know how bad he's about to be lit up.
He's not only lit up.
That's what I was going to say. We need to help them find out who did a burnout there on the patio. I know the people at the show.
I don't know who they were. Sorry,
No,
Stu Baylor.
we still don't know.
That, but luckily,
We have
I
no
don't
video footage of it.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't see concrete there at next level. Just some amazing southeastern red clay and some dirt and some loam, and so we're ready to rip it up here next weekend. I'm excited and cannot wait.
2 full days of racing, 2 motos per day, Randy. Are you planning on taking home the King of the Classic award?
You know,
you're going to win like every class, aren't you?
Well, here's the thing. I don't plan on winning any races I don't enter, but I'm going to enter everything I can, and that's it. You know what I mean? Being this close to home, it's not a big deal. If I win so many trophies, I have to make 2 trips to go home. It's not a big deal. I'm good with that.
Hey, the King of the Classic crown probably weighs about 40 pounds itself. So, dude, it's going to weigh down the back of the van, dude. But hey, like you said, you're close by.
That's all right. That's all right. I've been prepping my neck strength carrying this awesome mustache around for years, so I'm ready for that 40-pound crown. Let's make it happen.
I like it. Well, so next weekend, Carson is also going to race a James Stewart replica KX250. I don't think you're doing 258 class, but obviously you'd smoke them in there too. But I mean, you got to be pretty excited to see that as well, right?
I to be honest, as we all know, Carson is an amazing young man. His bike skills are incredible. His corner speed. He's just such a vibrant character, and I love all the content he creates. And I'm glad to be a part of this event. You guys sharing the love and let me be a part of it. I look forward to hanging out with him and getting some riding in with him. And I look forward to hurting his feelings too.
Damn straight. All right, last question. What do you think the East Coasters are going to think about a West Coaster invading their territory?
Well, the majority of the people on the East Coast should be okay with getting beat because that's where I live. So I don't think it'll be anything new for him.
But it puts them one more spot back.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly. Hey, like I tell everybody on the registration, you go to Vurbmoto right now and sign up. If you haven't pre-registered, there's a lot of second place trophies available.
I love it, Randy. Well, cool, man. Go enjoy your birthday fireball shots. We'll see you next weekend and kick ass, Seabass.
Hey, will do. Thank y'all so much for the love. Appreciate it. See y'all next weekend, next level, near my house, Piedmont, South Carolina. We'll see you.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Later, Randy. Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you. Later so much. Thanks. Bye.
Is this the biggest East-West Coast since Tupac Biggie?
Oh, my God.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Hopefully it doesn't end in the same outcome.
No, stop it. You stop it. You stop it.
Was that too far?
Yes, that was too far. If I were to rank West Coast, East Coast rivalries, I think this is one. I think it's this Tupac Biggie. I don't know any other one. This Hardy's Carl's Jr.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Ben was out here and he says, I've never eaten at a Carl's Jr. And I said, you've eaten at Hardy's, correct? And he said,
wow.
Yes. And I said, it's the same thing.
It's
Ben.
not the same thing, but
it's the same company, man.
It's not. They don't have the biscuits here, like Hardy's biscuit breakfast.
Yes,
they don't
that's
have
right.
that
That's
here.
why I have Hardy's #1 over. Yeah, we're East Coasters, Wes.
Hey, I will next weekend. I will eat the country ham biscuit.
Bojo's?
Well, no, from Hardy's.
Okay.
They make the country ham biscuit.
They got a good chicken biscuit.
They don't do that out here, dude. There's no such thing as country ham in Idaho.
No, it's a potato ham.
Oh, shit, damn.
It's potato ham.
Well, Randy Richardson and Carson Brown will be wearing these in their respective classes next weekend. And I mentioned the hired guns. I mentioned the King of the Classic. So the way you're going to win King of the Classic, you got to race at least 2 motos per day, or 2 classes per day, rather. Okay. Yes. And we're going to take the best average finish of all those. So if you want to up your chances of winning, the tiebreaker is who won the most motos. And then the third tiebreaker is who had the most entries in their classes. So we know how to go further back if for some reason there is a tie. But King of the Classics in dedication of Clayton Sane, who passed away a few years ago after winning the award in 2021. Rest in peace, bud. Ride in peace, rather.
Yes, right.
But it's one of our most coveted awards and have a long list of very cool guys that have won that. And beyond that, we got the Power and Performance Awards. Got Race Tech coming in with the Shocking Performance Award. It's like a $2,000 prize.
Yeah.
If you come out, you show us your worth, and we could see that you need a little help, $2,000, like basically factory level suspension setup from Race Tech. Can't beat that.
More that's in Brixton's piggy bank. A
Yes.
little bit, just tad more.
I think there was 176 in here.
I will say I just did get a text message from Slaw. He is very hyped on the hot dog eating contest.
Do you think he's going to win?
I don't know if he's showing up.
But we do have a hot dog eating contest award again from PFE Works.
Yes. We
PJ
have a costume
Kennedy
again.
And Ben Holmquist dad has a custom welded power and performance award. So either way, we have such good awards. Custom fab stuff coming to the standouts of the events next weekend at Verb Classic.
I'll say this. If you don't come to this race, you don't know about this race, you don't know anything, you don't know moto.
Yeah.
You don't know moto.
So if you're anywhere near the Southeast, let's say Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, let's see it next weekend.
If you're from Washington, Carson
101.
Brown is taking the Oregon Trail to get here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. You can't miss Carson Brown Florida, on a James Stewart replica KX250. You can't miss it.
Support the sport, people.
Yes. It's our paramount event outside on the East Coast. World Minis, our big one on the West Coast. We really hope to see you there. But another big event this weekend on the West Coast, the first round of the SMX playoffs, Chase.
Well, that's on the East Coast, buddy.
Did I say West Coast? I meant East Coast. I'm sorry. It's been a long
week. We are
week,
tired, ladies and gentlemen.
You should have seen Chase and me packing all kinds of stuff out of the trailer today. We're sweating bullets.
To get to FedEx. I'm probably still sweating.
Made it by 45 seconds. So.
I will say, let's compliment ourselves real quick for the women's pro purse last year. $40-something thousand, I think we gave
biggest pro purse ever in women's motocross. Hannah Hodges, I'm sorry I didn't reply to you this week. Yes, we're doing that again. No, we're not, because we're poor as shit.
Yeah, we are poor.
We
gave away all our money last year.
Gave away literally all of it. So we're trying to make that back. I think as we continue to sell $30 more worth of more merch, we'll try to put it into the purse again next year. But we need one big Verb Classic, maybe a big World Mini.
Hey, there might be, since we're talking about Super Motocross, the playoffs. Let's unbox.
Oh, yeah.
Let's unbox the boxing. Sean, I swear you better not disappoint us right now. This better be $1 million, Sean.
And Joe.
Oh, I like Joe. I met Joe in Denver. Good guy. Oh, wow. I feel like this is a helmet. I feel like it's a helmet.
I'm still holding on to $1 million.
I feel like it's a helmet. Can we sell that helmet?
You've seen the purse for the riders. They're like, the media
deserves it as well.
The media is what makes the riders popular.
Yes.
So they know we deserve more money than
not their own Instagram account.
Chase, you know what?
Hey, give it to me, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't get the fly helmet.
I always get the stuff to my house. So you know what?
Fly helmet. I didn't. FUJT. All right, what do we got here, boys and girls?
That's a cool box, dude. A custom printed supermotocross.com box. Oh, #1 plate. Is that for the Suron?
Is that or it's our new little?
Oh my gosh! All right, we got a 2023 World Championship final.
Got a hat.
#1 plate. There. Do you think he gave everybody the #1s, or is he telling us that we're #1?
It's just Verb.
Oh my dude!
There's no way he gave that to Racer X.
Yes.
Sweet socks. Mathis socks. We're hearing more sounds. What's going on, Crane?
I'm pressing buttons over here.
I'm
so excited about this #1 plate.
I'm 100% taking this.
No, that's mine, dude.
No. This is mine.
All right, I'll keep the #1 plate for sure.
We got some monster stuff. Are we monster? We got monster stuff.
Oh, heck yeah. Look at that.
We got more t-shirts.
Oh, my.
Dude, what is this? Thank you, Sean. Is this a hard drive? What is this? A lighter?
Maybe a battery?
No, that's fine.
Battery. I was thinking maybe it's a USB that it has $1 million worth of Bitcoin on it, dude.
It does.
It's the key. It's like a soft.
Dude, I'm not done. There's more stuff.
What do we got?
It's like a
air freshener.
Dude,
this is like the Verb Shred Tour mystery box.
Dude, we got t-shirts.
Heck yeah.
Like this, dude.
Is there 2 t-shirts or 1?
Yeah, you get 1.
Oh, we got 2 t-shirts.
Dude, Sean was thinking about us. I'm still sweating. I can feel it.
Well, now you got a new t-shirt to put on.
Look at this, dude. It's got the whole schedule on the back. It's like a band t-shirt over here. Look at this. Thank you.
Here, I'm going to put this here. Do you think that looks really, really good? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, dude, we got all kind of stuff.
All right, Chase, let's hear it. What are the top 5 things that you're looking forward to this weekend? You name one and then I'll name one.
Yeah. Let's go back and forth.
Yep.
I think the news will be out by tomorrow. Little Mr. Webb, Spider Webb.
I mean, everybody already knows this, but yes, exciting.
Yamaha return to Bobby Reagan, which I will say that Bobby Reagan, hard ass. Cooper Webb loves to be like, he's like a football dude. It's like, yo, give me that shit.
Yep.
Match made in heaven. Cooper Webb, number one.
All right. So going up a now 22-0 Jet. How do you think this shakes out? We have a good Sexton loves Supercross. I think he's going to want vengeance. No Tomac.
I need to see. I've seen the track, like little pictures and stuff, but it wasn't done yet. Like,
yep.
We're making a mess over here. I need to see the track. Like, what is it? Is it more motocrossy? Is it more supercrossy?
It's definitely a hybrid. So that's what I was going to say. What I'm looking forward to, number 2 on this list, the track. I'm looking forward to a complete hybrid. I was like trying to follow it on Davies.
Davies I saw a dog in the picture.
Of course. I saw the first turn of Iron Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks very hybrid.
Yes.
And it's on that drag strip. So I think there's a lot of big sweeping corners that we don't normally see. So I think it's actually a great mix of motocross and supercross. I don't know that there's any big rhythm lanes, but it's 2 motos.
Do you remember the last time Cooper Webb was in Charlotte?
Oh, yeah, against Hurlings.
I'm just saying, Cooper Webb, hometown kid.
Mm-hmm.
This shit fuels him, dude. All I'm saying.
He's ready to make a statement, I bet.
Yes. Number 3 on the countdown. Jet. How can it not be?
Okay, I'll take it.
Are we counting this as his Supercross debut?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I think so.
Okay. Does he do what he did at the Motocross of Nations last year and just come out and blow minds?
Ooh-wee.
If he comes out doing that shit,
his confidence is at an all-time high.
How can it not be?
How can it not be? But he's got to have a little thing in the back of his head. This is way different than motocross.
I don't think so.
No?
No. Dude. How could you? Why would you?
I don't know.
You just completed.
So let me ask you this. If he wins both motos there on Saturday, is it now 24-0? Is he now actually matched with Ricky and James?
That's a great question. Let's put it in a poll.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea. And I don't, you surprised me with this. So I have no thoughts.
I'm going to say yes. Because right now, 22-0 is great and all. 24-0.
I don't know what.
Don't get me wrong. I said great and all. Like it's not a minor compliment. It's insane. But he has the chance to do 24-0.
Okay, so are we looking at it like in terms of football, right? New England Patriots went undefeated in the regular season, all through the playoffs, lost in the Super Bowl. They're 19-1. I don't think we're considering it that. But if he wins, it's 24-0.
Yeah. All right.
We'll go that. That was your turn.
3. I'm going to say
no, it's 4. It's 4.
That was 3 for you.
Yes. Now you're 4.
No, I'm 4. I'm going to say the money for the riders.
Yeah, let's get them dollar bills, y'all.
And I can't wait to see how much Bitcoin's on that thumb drive. I know some's for us too.
Thanks, Joe.
I know it was like $10 million purse, so surely they spread it out.
Sure.
They just didn't put on the list like how much the media gets, but Vermoto definitely would have been up there. So it's really cool to see like even the privateers, if you made that top 20, if you go race these things, you're taking a loot of cash.
Okay, I do have one question, and I don't know if I've seen it correctly or maybe someone's screenshotting the wrong thing. If you finish 3rd in the LCQ, you make more than...
I did see that.
What the fuck is that?
I did see that.
I don't understand that. Like, if I'm a privateer, I'm getting 3rd in the LCQ.
I looked at it a bit, and I'm like, I think
this has to be a typo,
I'm just
right?
reading this wrong. But...
Hey, fair, I'll say this. There's been a lot of complaints and, I don't know, internet, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. I loved what Adam Cincerella said. He's like, look, I can't... Casey put this up here verbatim, but I'll paraphrase it. It was something to the effect of, hey,
it wasn't a 2-stroke, was it?
It was not a 2-stroke. Demerit number 14 for Crane. Throw me off track.
Technically, that was mine. I knew I was pressing the 2-stroke button.
It was something to the effect of, hey, when I have an opinion on how to better this sport, I will say so. But this weekend... Can you let me finish? What are we doing here? Can I not talk about AC? What's going on?
No, you can't. I know. I read it too. Okay. I'm sorry.
It was great. It's a great quote, and Wes is ruining it. This is what Wes thinks of you, Adam.
No, hey, I posted a clip of AC yesterday. I love AC.
This is what Wes thinks of you. No, it was something to the effect of, hey, we can all have harsh criticisms, but let's appreciate this weekend for what it is.
Yep,
it's agreed. A lot of money for these riders. We all talk about how much money these riders need to make.
Yep.
This is what they are doing for this.
All right, then can I take number 5 too then?
Go ahead.
Just something new.
Can I just,
something new? We got
buttons?
I got all the buttons. You don't have any buttons. You don't have any buttons. Something new.
Oh, it's
3
great.
rounds of something new that ends in LA Coliseum.
It's great.
Freaking badass.
The only thing I need to figure out, and I think a lot of people have talked about it, is like, is this the what does this mean? Is this like the champion of champions, or is it just 3 monster cups? What sort of status is it eventually going to hold? Like,
I guess we'll find out.
well, no, I don't. You can't judge in year 1, but in like 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, like, is this going to be looked at as like the Super Bowl champion? Or is it the Supercross champion, the motocross champion? Like, how are we judging all of these things?
Yep.
That's my biggest question going into this. Of like, so if Jet wins, that's not more impressive than it's 22-0 of pro motocross. I wouldn't say it's more impressive than Sexton winning Supercross.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Great
And
answer.
is there another $1 million on the line for the Super Motocross Championship?
Well, there was the Monster Cup. I mean,
But I'm talking OEM bonus.
yeah. I mean, well, we talked about it last show. Honda's shelling out. Honda might be broke right now.
Yeah, they're done.
They're done.
Good thing Triumph's coming along.
Yeah, right. Speaking of, God, I'm hot.
It's hot.
So hot in here.
You know what? Everybody already covered Triumph enough. They got a new 250
Hey,
out.
I like-
it looks badass. I
Black
like
bikes are sick.
Yep.
I don't know.
It looks good. It sounds good.
Go listen to Kiefer Mathis.
They are much more knowledgeable
I'm sure
than
there's
bikes than us.
some random Twitter account.
Does it have an air filter, Chase?
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
Does it have a spark plug? No? Do we use those anymore?
I love everybody like barely. You can't even tell what the bike looks like, and people are like, "Oh, I could tell the ergonomics or the this, that, and the other, just like KTM,
I'm
then
sure there's
Yamaha, Honda." And I was like,
I'm sure there's a guy on Twitter or YouTube or something you can go find that will
Yep.
tell you everything you need to know about a bike that no one's really seen.
"Hey, can I throw number 6 in the hat?"
Yeah, like we can go 10.
Ken's back.
Ken, dude, did you see it?
Roxanne's back this weekend.
Ken's back. Titties were out this week on Instagram. He was just letting it flow.
Hey, how about we left a comment on his thing?
Did we?
And it has like I don't know who did it from our account, but it has like 160 likes. I'm like,
What's it
that's actually,
say?
he's more ripped than it's I wish I had it on my.
I did not leave that comment. Casey,
It's more
find
ripped than
this.
something. It was funny. It made me laugh, and apparently made
Good job
150
for
others.
us. Good job for us, or who I left it.
Yep.
Good job. Yeah, titties out, Ken. Looking good, buddy.
All right. Well, guess what? We will see you guys Verb Classic
I'm
next
tired.
weekend.
I'm
Actually,
hot.
we'll see you next week. We got Tyler Behrman on. We got Jason Baker on. We're
Oh,
going to talk
yeah.
Red Bull Imagination. That's also coming
The
up at the
second
end of
best
the month.
event behind the Verb Classic. in
We'll
the
be
month
there
of
doing all
September.
kinds of video stuff, and then there's a ESPN TV show that comes out the week
Yep.
after Imagination. Pretty cool for our sport to land on ESPN. I like that.
Oh, yeah. It's great sports channel.
So, hey, maybe Carson will get over his scaredness. Call in next week. Let's talk about the Verb Classic last weekend. I need to know how the
Call
KX50 training's going.
Could he challenge Stu? You love to say he would beat everybody and everything.
I'm going to see how his lap times are
Let's
at Next
talk
Level
next week.
101.
Let's talk next week.
Let's see how it goes there.
Let's talk next week.
We'll talk next week.
Thanks, ladies and gentlemen.
Lies there breathless as her breath, and so she's done this before.